welcome back. We just thought we'd do you a quick video to let you know where we're at to date. Obviously yesterday we said to you we was going to go get the crane. We just thought we'd let you know how that went. So this is now the following day. We're now back at home in Milton Keynes. We turned up at the crane yard to pick up the boat about 7:30 in the morning was the due time that we were planning to get it. Waited around 15 minutes, that kind of thing. And the crane turned up, which was fantastic. 55-ton extendable arm, obviously a drivable crane, pulled up, and then maybe 10 minutes later or so, the Volvo FH extendable 55-ton trailer followed it up the road. Exciting, I think that's the word for it.
Massive.
I think we got some great footage. Sadly, the last part that I did with the drone, putting it onto the trailer, didn't catch. So we've got some footage for you with it being lifted. You get the general idea, but you won't see it actually being put on the truck. We do, however, have some stills for that, which we can kind of cut in, and hopefully, following this little rant, you'll get to see it. The lift itself, we expected was going to take something like an hour. In fact, it ended up taking 2. The problem with this was because where the boat had actually been standing in the yard for roughly 2 years, the rain had all hit the front deck or just over the water tank, and just behind that is a recess, probably about 8 inches wide, 2 to 3 foot deep, where the water is supposed to run into, and then obviously you have an electric bilge pump in there to evacuate the water. Because obviously it was just standing, there was nobody there to do it. This in turn went over the lip of the front door and filled the whole boat full of water. So all under the floor, everything full of water. This in turn mucked around with the centre of gravity. So when they were putting the straps on to the boat where they thought the centre of gravity would be, the water shifted and it wasn't there. So it was a bit of a mess around. Took quite a few shots to get that right, but it went okay. It was lifted on, like we said, 2 hours later. Lifted on to the back. Everything was strapped down, and it was time to start the journey home. We decided that we was going to follow the truck all the way back, basically, was our first idea. Until we realised it was a 3.5 hour journey at 52 miles an hour. So we decided we was going to get some footage from behind the truck, following it, maybe do a drive past, that kind of thing. Typically, as kids, and they do say don't work with kids and animals, as soon as we caught up with the truck and got onto the motorway, Billy decided he needed a wee. Off at the next services. Drove into the next services, literally splash and dash. I know that's a bad thing to say, but grabbed a sausage roll or something and then
good old sausage roll.
Back onto the motorway, full steam ahead. It took us an hour and a half to catch the truck up because of the roadworks, everything. Anyway, when we finally did, I think we was down nearby Cawley Services, just the other side of Birmingham, heading southbound. And when we did finally find Pearl, she was on the hard shoulder.
Luckily still attached to the trailer.
Oh my God. Anyway, by the time we'd communicated to me that that was the case, I was past it, gone. We're already full steam ahead, gone. So we'd already overtaken. So now we're like, okay, what do we do? We decided we'd head to Watford. Yeah, well done. Watford Gap Services. Maybe get up just over by Watford Gap. There's a walkway that goes right over the thing. So it would be a great idea to get above that, stand on the bridge, and get some footage of Pearl coming underneath. I think we stood there for 20 minutes.
Yep, 20 minutes, yeah.
Which is a hell of a long time when you're just kind of waiting for something, watching to see if that's the right truck.
But what was really cool was all the trucks were bibbing at us. It was really cool.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. And the
kids loved it.
Kids had a great time. They're sort of jumping up and down, all the truckers bibbing at them. It was good. It was good fun. But I've got to be honest, I was totally worried.
Yeah.
Because, and I'll tell you, we had when we had everything planned, we said he was going to be there by about 4:30, 5 o'clock. We then got a phone call from Willowbridge Marina saying that the crane driver was leaving by 3 p.m. whether we were there or not. Now, this was, what time would this have been? Lunch, 1 o'clock?
It was about 1.
I think about 1 o'clock. We're standing on a bridge, 45 minutes away from home. The truck is up by Corley Services on the side of the road. I'm thinking we're not going to do this. We're going to end up with a lorry at Willowbridge Marina and then nothing to lift it off. What happens then? Anyway, these 20 minutes went past very painfully for me. I must admit I was getting a bit agitated. Anyway, yeah, 20 minutes later, we did manage to see her at the very last moment. I mean, we'll get better at this, but we're not exactly au fait with this at the moment. But anyway, 20 minutes later, we just caught, and you'll see in the video where everyone's
A quick panic.
and you'll see it was like, yeah, and she was gone. But we managed to get that and zoom back down into the car, back on, and headed for the marina. Again, we wanted to grab some footage of her actually arriving. Did you manage to get that?
Yes, but I haven't found it on the phone yet.
That's a no then.
So hopefully you'll find it after this video.
Yeah.
This particular video will.
Yeah. So anyway, we arrived at the marina. I think about 2 o'clock. Gave us an hour to get it kind of lifted off and put into position. Somebody had parked a van in the way when we got there, and the lorry was unable to reverse in to where the crane was. There was only one option left, and that was to put in nose first, which isn't ideal because when we lifted the boat, the lorry couldn't reverse around because the cab would have been hitting the boat. It must have taken about 15 shunts, something like that, to get back out. You can't reverse under the boat for the obvious reason it's 23 tonne. Something that goes wrong, not good. So anyway, backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards. But eventually the lorry came out and Pearl was placed down onto the rafters, which was amazing.
Yeah.
And it's an amazing feeling because once the boat actually hit the rafters and the straps went slack, like the whole weight just came off of us. It was mad. And I think I said, exhale. Anyway, did you want to say anything? I mean,
I think you've really thoroughly covered everything.
I've rattled on. Sorry about that.
I'm more than happy because I don't particularly like talking on these, so I'm more than happy.
I hope I've explained everything. Anyway, we're going to do some editing now. Snap a couple of bits together, and you can now view what we went through. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, hit the like, the subscribe, and hit the little bell, and then you'll get notifications coming up of the further ones coming forward. We've got a few more planned in quick succession, and then we're going to do some more footage for you later. Anyway.
And leave comments. We haven't had a comment yet. So
please do.
Please leave a comment.
Good or bad, as long as they're constructive.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Anyway, nice to see you following. All good. Thumbs up, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Bye.